Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's time to talk about some important news. The greatest things to happen on the internet. In politics. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, we gotta first take on Jasmine. Jasmine first. Dink doink. Jasmine, dink doink. Dink doink. Where am I? Still here? Okay. Dink doink. Let's grab our fly Pokemon and get the fuck out of here. Was that Kid Link? Ah! Dude, there's annoying stuff that's annoying. Scizor has Stealth Rock in this game. Interesting. Link! So yeah, as soon as we're done with Olivine, we head to Mahogany. And then obviously it's Lake of Rage, Blackthorn, and you go back down. It's pretty much all that's left to it. And you come back to New Barktown and you head out east. That's what's gonna be happening. And we're running a little low on our candies. You know, make a restock. Do I want to use Altaria for anything? I don't even know. I don't think I need to. Alright, let's get her... Get all these guys leveled up to level 44. Sludge Bomb on Venusaur. Do do do. Grab all the shitters, and we can evolve the Murkrow, I believe, as well. That'll be nice. Got some fucking Sonic music going on in the background. Alright, also, Boy Meets Mini told me that this, other lo-fi channel would not get fucking stupid copyright notifications. I guess it's not the case. Unfucking lucky, dude. Might as well just suck it up, Buttercup. Just deal with it. Suck it up. Deal with it. Paris song on Yanmega is kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. Leveling up my Pokemon. I'll get rid of Sucker Punch. You know, don't really want to have Dark Pulse, but you know, fuck it. Sometimes you got better. You gotta deal with better than nothing. Thunder Punch. Ice Punch on Breloom is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. And that is actually insane. But it doesn't play into Technician, so we don't really want that. Probably gonna end up bringing Gastrodon with me against Jasmine. We also need to think about what else we're gonna bring. We need to think about what our lead's going to be. Bronzong Scizor are her first two. Well, we're probably. Oh, God, she has fucking Trick Room up for free. Can't just instantaneously annihilate the fucking Scizor. More than likely the fucking Bronzong will get a Rain Dance up. We're gonna just not care about that. Flamethrower the Scizor anyways. Bastiodon has Solid Rock in this game. That Bastiodon's gonna be really fucking annoying to deal with. Solid Rock with Shield Dragon? Oh, brother. That thing's gonna be bulky as fuck. Oh, brother.
don't have special Lucario here. I think this one's, I believe this one's physical. Would have used it, but unfortunately I don't. I might still use it anyways. It'll probably be quite good against Magnezone. Let me see if there's any differences between evolving Murkrow now or Honchkrow into Honchkrow. Oh, Will-O-Wisp and U-turn is quite good. Learns Will-O-Wisp Sucker Punch at 45. No Brave Bird. Night Days at 57. And Night Days is very, very strong in this game. I think I might not be evolving the Murkrow yet. Night Days, it's a physical move in this game. It's basically Brave Bird but dark, which is pretty fucking good. Won't take that long. So I guess I'm not gonna evolve the fucking Murkrow yet. Cause I mean, Night Days is pretty good. Pretty good. God, there's so much shit to fucking talk about. Holy fuck. Might as well start now, because of just the sheer volume. The White House Budget Office. We'll get to Gitmo 2.0. Body Slam? No. So the Budget Office has officially rescinded the order authorizing a federal freeze on grants, according to a document obtained by the Washington Post. So they backed off. Bridge too far for even the dipshits to fucking carry out. Like, obviously this was not gonna fucking succeed. I don't know, the problem is like, it may not have worked now. They're gonna try again. They will try again. That's true. We do know a bunch of peeps who depend on welfare programs. They are gonna try again, though. I myself have been on unemployment. I'm on fucking unemployment right now. Like, except our unemployment's honestly pretty decent. Like, all you have to do is just fill out a report every 2 weeks, and that's it for our unemployment. It's pretty good. Can't believe I'm being a lazy liberal. I'm sorry that the job market is just abysmal. But yeah, you know, this is good. All the fucking conservatives are coping and seething. Yeah, I can't believe I'm woke. I'm a libtard. You know, shit like that. Lazy, wokey. Oh, fuck. Get rid of Mach Punch, but I get close combat. Get rid of Fire Punch. But it's really good because Iron Fist boosted by 50%. Plus Stab, that's about the same as Flare Blitz, and I don't take Recoil. Goodbye priority. It's good to have, but unnecessary, I think. Monkey is also is already very fast. I think I want to change up my Lucario to be special instead of physical, I think. I think if I have special Lucario, it'll probably be better. Turn of Monkey. I don't think Monkey's making a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. But, you know, it's obviously good that this got fucking stopped. But, you know, it's all good, you know. But they will try again. Get rid of this. Time to talk about the double standards that a lot of fucking dipshit lefties have with Ukraine. So BBC reports in a split second, Russia wipes out 3 generations of a Ukrainian family. And, you know, there's an image of what, the family members that got fucking killed. Here's Owen Jones. This is a hideous Russian war crime that the BBC are right to cover. In the first year, Israel wiped out over 900 entire bloodlines in Gaza. Not a single BBC headline among the lines of Israel wipes out 3 generations of a Palestinian family. I want you to imagine this. Have this play out in your mind. Imagine you have some fucking stupid, like, annoying fucking Palestine grifter or some shit, or like one of these like dumbass fucking accounts saying like, oh man, is it Alexa, play Despacito because of all the people who died because of Israel being stinky and bad, which are accurate things to say about Israel. They are stinky and bad. Imagine every fucking like troglodyte NAFO dipshit goes into those comments, not saying that they don't do it. Some of them do. But imagine if it was every single one of them. Every single Ukraine supporter coming into those comments being like, oh yeah, well what about you? What about like Mariupol? What about the Bucha? What about the Donbass? What about Crimea? What about all this fucking stuff? How did it make those fucking dipshits fucking feel? And I've talked about this before, but it's emblematic about how fucking Western lefties are resentful and do not give a flying fuck at all about Eastern Europeans because they're mad that that Eastern Europe has fucking fundamentally rejected. Here's Roost. Fuck yes, we got Roost for boop boop boop. Great. I don't think Laserpig really comments on Israel-Palestine because Laserpig just, that's not their territory and they just don't bother with it, which that's acceptable. That's fine. Who cares? Yeah, it's fair. They're just like, it's not really my place. I don't know much about it. I'm just like doing my own thing with Ukraine, which I think is fair. I don't need air slash. But again, as I was saying before, a lot of lefties, generally speaking, have a contempt for Eastern Europe. Why? Because they were the ones who fundamentally, completely and utterly broke off from the Soviet Union and decided to make deals with the West. Because guess what? They hated being under under fucking imperialism. It's pretty fucking simple. I'm gonna run out of rare candies. No, we'll just make some more. We'll do that now. But yeah, I find, I find it very fucking irritating that, like, it's just a very special contempt. Because a lot of people in Eastern Europe suffered because of Soviet occupation, because of the Warsaw Pact. But a lot of these people have active contempt for them because it's just like, I can't believe you rejected the glorious empire that was so benevolent to you, that freed you from Nazi occupation. It's like, I mean, the West would have done that as well after, like, defeating the Nazis in, like, Berlin. It's just that the Nazis attacked the fucking Soviet Union because Hitler has a conniption with communism. That's a way to put it. You know? Aiden Ross and Vivek Ramaswamy have an unfiltered conversation. I can only imagine how fucking mentally ill that is. Wait, Steven Crowder went to fucking court? And he gave testimony about for some what did he go to court for? Is it for the spousal abuse stuff? Dude, states in his court testimony, Steven Crowder refuses to answer what he means when he states he knows when someone is Hispanic looking, is enforced under oath to identify anyone he thinks is Hispanic on the spot. That is fucking hilarious. That's so funny. That's really good. Oh man, this is gonna be a big fucking thread to go through. Right, let's do this shit. I'm gonna convert my Lucario to a special Lucario. Do that real quick. Physical has the better move pool, but for this fight, special would be better. The Aura Spheres will hit really hard. Who wants to think about psychological operations? I do. I love psychological operations. Well, anywho, the Liberal Party's having a leadership race now. An election to determine who is going to be Prime Minister. And what? The candidates for leadership. Got Mark Carney, obviously. Chrystia Freeland. I don't think it's going to be her. That's the top Trudeau ally, and she was one of the last to basically, like, when it was all collapsing around Trudeau, she was the finance minister, and she fucking, like, got out of fucking Dodge, along with, like, a lot of other Trudeau's cabinet ministers. More specifically, we're going to focus on one person named Ruby Dalla. Now, Ruby is very fucking conservative. Like, she is very conservative. Very often you see a lot of people. I've seen quite a few of. So center right, no, worse. She's done the whole fucking stupid trans panic fucking bullshit. She's done the whole, like, immigrant rhetoric dipshittery. And here's the funny thing. In the official Liberal Party tweet about it, you want to know who are all the people that are cheering on for Ruby Dalla? It's all conservatives. All conservatives. So, literally people have been saying, like, oh, she's a fucking plant. And honestly, I can't blame them, because she probably is a fucking plant. She is probably a fucking plant. I don't think she's gonna win, because she's just, like, a fucking freak. And nobody likes her. Like, everybody fucking hates her. So I don't think she's gonna make it, to be honest. But, you know, it's more than likely going to be Mark Carney. More than likely. But, you know, wacky things have happened. Wacky things in general have been happening, let's be honest. Yeah, she's a bit of a schizo, to be honest. To be quite honest, she's a bit of a freak. Okay, we'll fix that after, obviously, the battle. Next fucking meme to talk about. So Trump has signed in more anti-trans executive orders. One of them where he signed one that's banning transgender troops from serving in the military. Now, the likelihood that this probably goes through is extremely low because, guess what? The military is already having trouble meeting their recruiting numbers. Is it low, though? Probably. I don't think he can... I don't think he has the ability to just, like, ban transgender people from... Yes, but it would probably get, like, challenged in court, right? More than likely. Because the Pentagon's not probably going to stand for this shit. Probably not, right? Because they're already low on recruiting numbers, right? Got a lot of pro-Trump judges out there. There's also a lot of fucking Biden ones that he filled in, like... Biden put in a ton of fucking judges. Doesn't the Pentagon have to do what Hexis says? Well, the thing is that this would probably get tied up in... Because I don't think... There's no fucking way Pete Hegseth's going to be in there for, like, longer than, like, 6 months. There's no fucking shot. He's not going to be in there the whole fucking... Like, in the first term alone, Trump went through 5 different defense secretaries. He's not staying in. Like, he's gonna get into the Pentagon. Everyone's gonna be like, wow, this guy's a fucking moron. And they're gonna oust him. Or they'll just disobey everything that he says. Guaranteed. Like, it's not happening. Because, again, Pete Hegseth's a fucking moron. Like... The dude couldn't even manage a $15,000 budget from some, like, stupid Coke-funded VA fucking 501c3. You think he can handle the fucking Pentagon? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Not fucking happening. So, I mean, it's just cartoonish, right? It's just fucking stupid. Alright, I need to also edit the items, because I need more rare candies. Actually, let's just do this. And the second executive order that Trump put through that's about trans people, this one's just fucking, like, explicitly just psychotic. So basically, it's saying that, what? That if, teachers... do whatever they perceive as affirming the transness of their students, that those teachers can potentially face some form of, like, prosecution, face like face some form of arrest, which is just like, okay, how the fuck do you enforce that? How do you know, like, if they are called by certain particular nicknames? Yeah, the parents are gonna report. Yeah, like, it's all for, like, a purpose of, like, we want to do the parent empowerment shit. Which, by the way, you want to know a reason why, like, kids just rely on, like, ChatGPT, and why, like, kids nowadays are becoming fucking stupider and stupider, becoming more and more fucking brain rotted? It's because of parents. Unironically. Who go in and complain all the time to the teacher saying, like, why the fuck did you fail my kid? Right? Parents have been given so much fucking power when they should not have been given any of that fucking power. Thanks, Bush and Reagan. And, like, you know, the sort of Trump rhetoric Also fucking directly leading to that. That it's making fucking kids stupider and stupider. Like, they're becoming more stupid, like, unironically. It's insane just how bad it is. And it's all because these dipshit parents who don't know how to fucking do their goddamn jobs as parents, unironically, like, you always hear, like, fucking, like, Zoomer, like, fucking millennial parents talking about, like, oh, man, I really want to start a family and shit like that. And then they try to start a family and they don't want to fucking have the kids. They hate having the kids. It's like, it's part of the equation, dumbasses. And so, you know, you get the whole fucking iPad parent shit. You get the whole fucking... Also, because fucking kids are super expensive, right? Kids are really, really fucking expensive in order to maintain. And what? No one's got fucking money for that shit, okay? Because everyone's poor as fuck. Thank you again, Republicans, for that. And Bill Clinton. So it's all just fucked. Honestly, at this point, like, the only thing I can think of is that this was just like a purposeful design by Republicans to have, you know, the youth be stupider and stupider, so it's easier to have more fucking conservative voters. Because otherwise, I mean, their arguments are never going to convince people because they fucking suck. Well, yeah, it's their path toward a caste system. Effectively, yeah. I don't need drill pack. Well, another thing I should have done was just get rid of fucking Whirlpool and Empoleon. Just give it flash cannon. I'll do that after. It's one of those things where it's just like, dude, like, I'm not gonna be, I'm just not surprised by any of this. It's like, yeah, of course. By design by fucking conservatives. They want people to be more and more, less and less educated. They want them to be more and more dumb because it's more easier to fucking dupe those people. Because they can't, like, a conservative can't, like, give a good argument for as to why their system of governance is good. They have to cheat, lie, and fundamentally disenfranchise everyone. Like, fun fact, there was a report that said that there was a successful suppression of about 3.6 million Kamala voters. So this probably doesn't surprise you, but Modi's losing even more sauce. People in India have had enough of high living costs, unemployment, and low wages. Doesn't so fucking surprise me, dude. Like, people talk about, like, oh, Luigi Mangione. It's like, there's gonna be more of those. Like, people act surprised, shocked Pikachu face. That's like a one-off fucking thing. Like, it's gonna... More of that's gonna fucking happen. Every news outlet in India has an article about it this week. Dude, it's just gonna... Like, eventually shit like this is gonna start happening in the US, and it's gonna be probably worse. I don't need Giga Train on Crobat. Here's another funny thing. So I guess Trump gave a little press conference, you know? A thing where he's just lying, obviously. We identified and stopped $50 million being sent to Gaza to buy condoms for Hamas. What does that even mean? It's just fucking stupid. Oh, yeah, I mean, none of these people are Christian. It's all just LARP idiot bullshit. I'm, like, trying to think, what does he mean by condom? Like, what? Hamas wanted to buy, like, $50 million for fucking Hamas condoms? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this, like, mental illness that I am listening to? That I'm being subjected to? What am I supposed to think about this? It's just fucking stupid. And people wonder why, like, you know, people are generally fucking pissed with, like, Congress. I wonder why. Because dumbass fucking shit like this just keeps constantly fucking happening. It's just It's fucking crazy. Do you condemn hummus and latte? Yes. I hate hummus and I hate lattes. I hate white women and, oh no, I hate, naturalized Muslim women. There you go. Fucking, I don't know, put that meme in a rune server. There you go. Easy. Good meme. So fucking dumb, dude. But yeah, whoa, like, Republicans are lying and they're stupid and they're wrong about, I don't know, it's like, what else do you say about it? They're just wrong and they're lying. And obviously people are just gonna, like, slop this shit up because they're just dumb idiots. Is jump kick a recoil move? I think, if I recall, this doesn't count as a recoil move. Is a jump kick a recoil move? Or is high jump kick? It should not be? Wait, it is. High jump kick is considered a recoil move. Strange. But yeah, still, I have, like, I just don't understand, like, what the fuck he means by $50 million for condoms and Hamas. I don't get it. Get rid of quick attack, I think. Don't need that shit. Oh, where is it? What's the T? Modi dog whistles about Muslims having too many babies. Maybe? Like some weird great replacement shit. Maybe gets it from Modi. I have, like... Maybe. Maybe it's from Modi. I don't know. That's a hard fucking, that's a hard line. I don't know. It could be from Modi. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Fascists in India will say Hindu men need to marry Muslim women to save the nation. That doesn't surprise me at all. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's like some great replacement tier shit. I don't know. Well, anyway, here's something funny. Russian state media blurred out Elon Musk at the AfD rally, which is really funny. Dude, when you're so much of a fucking Nazi that, like, the Russians are being like, hey, so, Elon, you're kind of a Nazi, bro. That's fucking crazy. Like, the Russians now believe Elon is a Nazi, which is really funny because they're like, they like Elon. It's so fucking funny because they like Elon for his, like, Ukraine skepticism, but Russia needs to maintain the facade of fighting Nazism in Ukraine. It's just like, yeah, man. Sure. It's just, it's fucking cartoonish, man. Gulf of cum. That seems pretty good. Oh man, there seems to be a lot of stuff going on with this, like, Steven Crowder fucking testimony fucking in court or some shit. Like, Yeah, he did defense for a neo-Nazi white supremacist by accusing someone else of being a neo-Nazi. I mean, I've forgotten about all the stupid shit that fucking Steven Crowder has done because he's just, like, disappeared. He's, like, irrelevant. Like, who the fuck cares about him? That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. This is a big fucking thread about this fucking shit. I'm just gonna go to the fucking highlights of this, probably. But anywho. Guys, let's talk about the return of concentration camps. So Trump also in that same press conference where he's talking about Hamas condoms. He's also, I want to take the fake out for the thing. You know, Hamas condoms. He's also talking about wanting to send migrants over to Guantanamo. Very cool, very epic. I mean, like, you can't fucking make this shit up. I'll be honest. It's fucking crazy. You know, migrants to Guantanamo. Gitmo's 5 times bigger than Auschwitz. Like, he said he wanted to send 30,000 people. Aren't there, like, only, like, maybe, like, 1,000 people right now in Gitmo? I mean, it's fairly obvious what this is all about. Bro wants to make another... Ow. Fucking shocked myself. It's, you know, concentration camps, fucking tier shit, dude. That's what it's all about. Because Trump's a fucking, dipshit fucking fascist. We're gonna go with this team. I want to use a fake out on the Azu turn 1 to prevent Rain Dance from the Bronzong. He's basically our Mussolini. That's pretty accurate to say. Like that's not like hyperbolic whatsoever. He's Mussolini, but if like Mussolini was like a complete fucking troglodyte. Mussolini, but way like 10 times dumber. Like Mussolini is an idiot. Trump's probably like 10 times more stupid than fucking Mussolini. It's actually insane. But I mean, you know, I think broadly speaking, if you look at polling on the closing of Gitmo, which fucking Obama should have followed up on, but you know, stupid pussy ass coward Obama didn't do it. If he wasn't a coward, Gitmo would have been shut down by now. But what? We're just sending like random migrants. Keep in mind, it's ICE that are probably going to be conducting these fucking raids. So here's the thing with ICE, mostly filled with charlatans, morons, and just general fucking dip fuck idiot racists. You think they're gonna have like do a very efficacious job at fucking getting the appropriate people that they want to throw into the concentration camps? Yeah, man. Totally. Yeah, they are fucking rounding up Navajo. Like I said before, like, if they look brown, ICE is gonna fucking get them. Yeah, Navajo are Americans. It's where they originally lived. You know, the Navajo Nation around New Mexico and Arizona and shit like that. They're actual Americans? Okay. Nice meme. But they look brown. I don't know. Good enough, I guess. We're gonna round them up. Because, I mean, like, Trump's just like, we have to have quotas for ICE rounding up people, 7,500 people a day. So they're just gonna fucking grab up any people. It doesn't matter. No, as long as it fills the quota. It doesn't fucking matter. It fills quota. Fucking, why is, like, detaining people being treated as if, like, it's a fucking Lethal Company fucking, game or some shit? Like, you get the fucking boys, you go into dimension, make sure to avoid all the creatures, and you get the stuff for Dakota. It's like, alright, bro. Nice fucking meme. God, we still have one final big fucking thing to talk about. We'll do that after the Jasmine fight. Because we're going to do the fight now. You know, Raichu with Mold Breaker being electric and ground could have been pretty cool, but yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, here's the thing. The people that are being rounded up, you know, because they're being sent to fucking goddamn black sites, effectively. You know, even if it is, like, illegal immigrants or, like, you know, dangerous criminals or whatever, you know, there still should be habeas corpus, due process, you know, a system of laws, but, you know, it's okay. We have to get our fucking ICE Gestapo, round up all the fucking, bad Browns, in order to, get the dipshit, whatever the fucks. Oh, and there was a fucking, a pastor that did a Nazi salute at a pro-life summit. Why the fuck is this being reported as an Elon Musk fucking salute? Bro, it's a Nazi salute. Okay. Nice fucking meme, dude. It's just... I've said this before, and I've said this God knows how many fucking times. When I said that it's going to be fucking worse, it's gonna be fucking worse. Like, bro, it's not even like a month into the administration and there's concentration camps. Hilarious. Anywho. Let's get it started. Alright, chat. Say hi, YouTube. YouTube! Jasmine. Jasmine. It's a double battle, and there's Trick Room. She's got, like, a bunch of shitters that wants to put up the rain because, she's just like, well, fire is cringe. And it's just like, well, I mean, that's pretty true. Wait, Scissor gets filter in this game? What the fuck? Filter with an Akka berry. Huh. That's crazy. Well, anywho, I'm gonna try to prevent that for as long as possible. And, like, I don't know, click flamethrower or something and try to go on a rampage. Typhlosion. We'll see how this goes. She also has free Trick Room, I think. She just has free Trick Room. And we'll see how this goes. Hello, Jasmine. I'm not lying. They're very bulky. Well, let's see how this shit goes. I'm mostly concerned about the annoying-ass Bastiodon, which is got Solid Rock and a Steel Dragon. Well, there's the Trick Room. I don't know if a Flamethrower is going to be able to take out the Scizor with Filter and an Akka Berry. But we should try. She just U-turns out. Well, who's eating a Flamethrower? You. You are eating a Flamethrower. This is gonna still hurt. We got the burn as well. Obvious thing is obvious. Obvious water move is very obvious. Just do a double switch here. Yep, there's the rain dance, and I assume Empoleon's going to form muddy water. Ow. It's a life orb. Because if we could stall out the Trick Room, that'll be quite good for us. She does have another Trick Room setter in the Bastiodon. There goes Empoleon. She's probably going to send in the Magnezone. The bad thing about having, both of these are fucking levitators. Use Fake Out here. I should live another Surf, probably. This is still okay because I'm still stalling out. Oh, right, the fucking thing outslows me. That's fine. So that should have been the third turn for Trick Room. I mean, the Bronzong's dead here. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Can either bring in this or the Bastiodon. That thing needs to be taken out. We're just gonna hard focus the Bastiodon. The Magnezone can't really do anything to either. Volt Switch, we're both ground, so Volt Switch doesn't do anything. Psychic should not do that much to us. Tried to go for the thing there. Can't do it. Down goes Bastiodon. The Magnezone's it's effectively neutered. It can't really do anything here. Man, I'd like this rain to go away. Well, Trick Room's gone. We'll just do the same thing on the Steelix. Now I should outspeed both things here. Oh wow, it just died in one hit. Magnezone should not care about getting hit with that because it's part Psychic. It's got Levitate. going... Wait, she's going after the Gastrodon with the Magnezone? Okay. That's very... That is peculiar. Like, Psychic's not gonna do shit to me. So I can just keep staying in. And we're just gonna attack the Scizor. Just keep ignoring the Magnezone. I don't know if this will KO with Bulk Filter and an Akka. Damage gets reduced by, what, 50%? And then another 25%? Oh my god, it died in one hit. Get owned, idiot. Nice Scizor. Someone did not train their Scizor well. And then you just go boom. Okay. Sure, man. Sure, man. Jasmine was just like, you know what? I've had enough. Slash K. And just decided to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna take myself out here. Goodbye, Jasmine. Slash K. / kill command. All right, well, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Probably should have double targeted the Bronze Song turn 1. That probably was the better play. All good, though. I will take Flash Cannon. Thank you very much. And 2 Metal Coats, I believe. Iron Tail. That's not Iron Tail, it's Flash Cannon. She's trying her best, though. Well, anywho, YouTube. Catch these live, twitch.tv/daharumba. You know where it is. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good YouTube algo shit. Anyway, peace out, YouTube. Nice. And that is another YouTuber completed. So what is our next split? Well, we have access to Mahogany Town now. And with access to Mahogany Town, we have access to the Move Reminder. And 99 of each of the advanced evolution stones. So that's good. Lovely. I didn't want to go back up to the beginning. God damn it. What is even our next fight? It's Fantina at level 45. God, there is a lot of fucking fight. A lot of fucking goddamn trainers. Jesus. And we'll have to do Lake of Rage tomorrow then. Or at least try to get to Lake of Rage. Well, there's gonna be a lot. Like, there is a lot to get to. I could probably get to Mahogany Town now. Huey? Like Huey Long? Yeah, let's just get to Mahogany Town. I just want to get to the Move Reminder, because the Move Reminder is going to have a lot of uses. Yeah, Huey Newton, you know? Well, I guess it's time for the big topic de jour, and that is the confirmation hearing for fucking RFK Jr. for head of HHS. Because he should definitely be head of HHS, his fucking stupid ass. Now, there's a lot in this thread, so we're just gonna go over it. It was pretty bad. We're just gonna go to the fucking main shit. Oh yeah, he didn't answer any questions. There was the part with Bennett Bennett apparently cooked him really well. Bernie got him pretty good. Warren got him pretty good. He also, like, didn't answer any questions. What, we have, like... He literally fucking said in a fundraising email that his campaign celebrated a funding freeze of HHS. That is hilarious. Or was this of the federal funding? That's not a good look, RFK. People were pretty fucking pissed about that, my dude. They were very, very upset about that, actually. Where's the part with, like, Bennett? Because apparently that was a pretty good moment.
What is so disturbing to me is that out of 330 million Americans, we're being asked to put somebody in this job who has spent 50 years of his life not honoring the tradition that he talked about at the beginning of this conversation, but peddling in half-truths, peddling in false statements, peddling in theories that, you know, create doubt about whether or not things that we know are safe are unsafe. Not that every vaccine in America is unsafe, not that you can't possibly have an adverse reaction, but that parents and children in my old school district and school districts all over this country would be better off not getting vaccinated than getting vaccinated. Unlike his own children who were vaccinated, unlike the people he invited to his house in Los Angeles for their party who were vaccinated. For everybody is so disturbing.
I mean, that's true. That's not bad, actually. What, did you say Lyme disease is highly likely a highly likely militarily engineered bioweapon? I probably did say that. At least he was willing to admit to that. Did you say that exposure to pesticides causes children to become transgender? No, I have the record. Hilarious. No, I didn't say that. RFK Jr. says Trump has made it clear to him that he wants him to look into the safety of mifepristone. That is it's for birth control, by the way, of which there was hearings for by the Supreme Court. So obviously they want to go after it because, again, like I've said before, Republicans hate you and they want you to suffer. Yeah, like a lot of senators were bringing up. So he said this on a podcast, and he like doesn't answer for that at all. It's just like you. It's like you are aware, like this is stuff that can be used against you in like a public forum, right? You are aware of that, right, RFK? Like people, that can be used against you. Because you're saying things in public, my dude. He's just like, I don't know, he's just like really fucking dumb. But then again, it's like every other fucking goddamn conservative. Just very stupid. And there's Baoba. On the next drill, okay. Yeah, but podcasts are entertainment. Yeah, dude. Podcasts are purely for entertainment. They can't be just used for, in political hearings. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is how you get into the rocket hideout. So, yeah, we're about to... This is Lake of Rage and everything. And this guy's not going to let me go anywhere. Okay, cool. Let's keep going through the highlights. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, here we go.
Do you leave HA go to work?
Here's Elizabeth Warren, because she was cooking.
For a drug company after you leave HHS, But you and I both know there's another way to make money. So, Mr. Kennedy, will you also agree that you won't take any compensation from any lawsuits against drug companies while you are secretary and for 4 years afterwards?
That's actually a pretty interesting point because, like, more than likely, because RFK, he's profited off of, like, general sort of disease misinformation, like germ misinformation and shit like that, right? Like, he's generally profited from that shit. So I think that's like a pretty safe question to answer because he can use the power of the federal government to say, like, go after people who are giving out COVID boosters, for example, your COVID shots, like for your flu shots. He can, like, sue the companies that are doing distributions for that to try to, like, disrupt that or whatever and, like, make, I don't know, like, ibuprofen the main fucking COVID treatment or some shit. He can theoretically do that, obviously. He's, like, the top medical fucking officer. That's, you know, gonna be tried to be going into power, but, you know. That is a theoretical possibility.
Well, I'll certainly commit to that while I'm secretary. But I do want to clarify something because you're making me sound like a shill. I
mean, you
put
technically
together
are.
that case.
Information.
I did the Science Day presentation to the judge on that case to get it into court.
Mr.
The Daubert
Kennedy,
hearing.
Mr. Kennedy, it's just a really simple question.
Yeah,
You've taken in $2.5
Right, I remember. Yeah. He didn't answer this question. He didn't answer the question at all.
million. I want to know if you will commit right now that not only will you not go to work for drug companies, you won't go to work suing the drug companies and taking your rake out of that while you're secretary and for 4 years after. It's just...
I'll commit to not taking any fees from drug companies while I'm secretary.
No. I'm asking about
My
fees
effing?
from...
Huh? I don't think I'm effing. I am? What the fuck? No, I'm not seeing any F. I think that might be on your side, William Meets Many. I'm totally okay. Meh. I don't think there's any F here. Yeah, I think it was your end. I was perfectly stable. What? Continuing to listening to this shit.
from suing drug companies. Will you agree not to do that?
You're asking me to not sue drug companies,
No,
and I'm
you
not
can
going to agree
sue
to that,
drug
Senator.
companies as much as you want.
I'm not going to agree to not sue drug companies.
So he didn't answer the question. Oh yeah, that's definitely on you end then. So he didn't answer the question. Warren's question was like, if you sue drug companies, which you could, are you going to make sure that you don't get a profit from it? Doesn't answer the question. He's like, I will sue. He's just like, I will sue drug companies. It's like, great. We're asking if you want to profit from them or not. That's the question. So he didn't answer that question.
Change which claim. You could change which claims are compensated in the vaccine injury compensation program. There's a lot of ways that you can influence those future lawsuits and pending lawsuits while you are Secretary of HHS. And I'm asking you to commit right now that you could
No, that he doesn't profit, you know?
HHS. Robert Kennedy will be Secretary of HHS. Robert Kennedy will have the power to undercut vaccines and vaccine manufacturing across our country. And
True.
for all of his talk about follow the science and his promise that he won't interfere with those of us who want to vaccinate his kids, the bottom line is the same. Kennedy can kill off access to vaccines and make millions of dollars while he does it.
True.
Kids might die, but Robert Kennedy can keep cashing in.
Senator, I support vaccines.
Bro, then why did you put out so much fucking COVID misinformation saying that it was safe for the Chinese and Ashkenazi Jews? Which I do believe gets mentioned in the hearing. It's very funny, dude. It's so funny.
I support the childhood schedule. I will do that. The only thing I want is good science, and that's it.
How about then say you won't?
What does that even mean? Like, what does good science mean? That's why I hate people like this. They just operate in, like, dipshit buzzwords. Like, what the fuck is good science? Like, what do you think is bad science? Because stuff you talk about is bad science. It's like thought-terminating cliche type stuff. It's like, I want just good stuff. It's like, yeah, so does everyone else, dipshit. But, like, it's been proven constantly that the things that you believe in, the things that you think are bad. Which is why people think you're bad. Ooh, crazy.
Make money off what you do as Secretary of HHS.
Before we go to Senator Tillis, I think would be important for
Tom
me to make
Tillis,
it
that
very clear that
troglodyte.
Mr. Kennedy has gone through the same Office of Government Ethics process as
Bro wiping
every
his
single
brow.
other nominee.
Bro wiping his brow after that. I mean, it was pretty bad. He was incredibly evasive about, like, questions about, like, you know, it's like, are you willing to profit from the misinformation, from all the stupid bullshit that you might pull? And he just doesn't answer the question. It's like, all right, I guess we're not answering that question. That's cool. Great. So the answer is yes. He is fine with profiting off of misinformation, because that's all he's profited off of his entire life. Is, well, active, like, disease, vaccine, misinformation and shit. So the answer to that question is yes, he would profit off of that shit. There should be someone here. Oh, it should be her. Do you give me the stones? Here you go. Shiny stones, dusk stones, and dawn stones. Ooh, and this is and citrus berries. Sick. 100 of each. Well, 99 of each, because I already got the other two. Lovely. How many citrus berries do I have? Tons of citrus berries. Great. Got some great fucking items. Oh, by the way, the reason why I guess Aaron Rupar's not put anything from the Republicans is because the Republicans were just glazing him the whole time. Here is Bernie Sanders. Lots of Bernie Sanders, because Bernie Sanders was just cooking the fuck out of him. Oh, and he was also asked a question about SSRIs, because there's a senator, Tina Smith, who talked about, like, yeah, I had to deal with depression. It fucking sucked. SSRIs really helped with that. It's like, do you think people who take antidepressants are dangerous? Because I guess he said that in the past. He's like, no. He doesn't answer the question. It's like, that's very funny. I am happy that you had good experience on SSRIs. Others have not. But that would be an issue between them and their physicians, and not for the future head of HHS to be putting out misinformation. She's right. She's not wrong. The fuck is that supposed to mean? It's essentially it's supposed to, like, it's all about fucking throwing out bullshit to cast doubt. That's the point of it. Because he wants to just cast doubt. That's all he cares about, is just casting as much doubt as possible. So then people don't take their vaccines. Similar to it's the exact same type of strategy that, the Russians use all the fucking goddamn time when they just throw out information, disinformation. Throw as much shit as possible at the walls as you can, and it'll eventually stick. It's the whole I support vaccines, but yeah, exactly. Oh, but you know, there's all these harms. Oh, but there's all these problems. Oh, but there's this, there's that. It's like, bro, like, don't be a fucking pussy about it. Stop being a pussy. Just say you're an anti-vaxxer. Like, that's it. Oh, here's another Elizabeth Warren clip.
Didn't get vaccinated.
Oh, this is the one about American Samoa. So, what, RFK, he went to American Samoa. He peddled a bunch of misinformation because there was a measles outbreak. And he's saying, like, well, measles causes autism, because he does believe that. Yeah, he got hardcore grilled on that one. But yeah, like, because of that, there was a measles outbreak, and like 83 people died in American Samoa.
Yet, ultimately, more than 70 people died because they didn't get vaccines. So my question is, do you accept even a scintilla, just even a sliver of
Scintilla? Tiny trace. Scintilla. Huh. That's a cool word. I've never heard of that word before. New word. Scintilla.
responsibility for the drop in vaccinations and the subsequent deaths of more than 70 people? Anything you do differently?
No, absolutely not.
He bites the bullet. That's so funny. He's just like, oh, a bunch of people died because I put out misinformation? Whatever, fuck it. A bunch of Americans died because I said some stupid fucking shit? Who cares? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny, man. Fuck it, who cares? A bunch of people died, meh. You don't consider Samoa part of the U.S., just like how Trump sees Puerto Rico. Yeah, exactly. What? Like, you can say the same for what? The American Virgin Islands, the fucking Guam, probably. What other fucking like probably Puerto Rico. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he'd make this argument about Hawaii. You know, funnily enough. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck about them because they're not actual Americans. They're just territories. It's just like, yeah, but they have full American citizenships. They should have the full protection of the federal government. Like, that's how that works. Just because they're not states, mostly because Republicans block any form of referendum for them to vote on if they want to become a state or not. Funnily enough, you want to know where like a high percentage of like U.S. service people come from is American fucking territories, because their territories are so poor and dilapidated because they don't get like anything from the federal government that they're forced to go into the military. But you know. And yeah, they all have fucking military bases on there. Wait, what's the U.S. territories? There's Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, U.S. territories list. The U.S. Virgin Islands, Commonwealth of the North Mariana Islands. Okay. Federalized States of Micronesia, and the Republic of Palau. Yeah, it's mostly, looking at the map, it's mostly islands, that the U.S. claimed from World War II as a part of the island hopping strategy, right? It's all due to the island hopping stuff. Because, yeah, they went to Guam, they did go to Samoa, and a bunch of the other, like, tiny little principalities and islands. It's all, like, strategic positioning for, like, the U.S. Pacific Fleet, blah, blah, blah type shit.
After there were two incidents in which children died. In 2015 and again in 2015, it was from the measles vaccine. That's with the New Zealand General Hospital.
I should probably pull up the fucking actual thing.
The government of Samoa banned the measles vaccine after the 2018.
Yet, ultimately, more than
I'm a very good React streamer, actually. I'm the best at reacting. Well, anyway, we're gonna go to Bernard Sanders. The last guy. The one who got the most, because he, well, probably said the most.
Mr. Kennedy, thanks for being with us. I very much like the slogan that you coined, Make America Healthy Again. And I strongly agree with that effort. Despite spending, as you indicated, 2 or 3 times as much per capita on healthcare as other nations, we have 85 million people who are uninsured, underinsured. We have all kinds of chronic illnesses.
True.
Our life expectancy is lower than other countries.
This is
for
just a
working
standard
class
Bernie
people in this
stump.
country, they are living 6-7 years shorter lives than the top 1%. We got a problem, okay? And I'm gonna, Mr. Kennedy.
Why did Aaron Rupar fucking put... I mean, he is a Democratic sort of partisan, right? I don't know why you left that in there. I mean, that's just Bernie doing his standard stump. And he's correct when he says that. Why don't you just leave that in there, right? To make like, oh, look at kooky Bernie agreeing with RFK, but then like, Bernie goes on to like completely steal the show, basically.
In the way that
You agree with me that the
see.
United States should join every other major country on earth and guarantee health care to all people as a human right. Yes?
Human?
No.
What?
Senator, I can't give you a yes or no answer to that question.
Healthcare.
Oh, I can't say yes or no. Yeah, of course not. This guy peddles fucking vaccine misinformation. He doesn't give a fuck if Americans are healthy. It's all about fucking profiting off of like stupid misinformation. If Americans are healthy, you can't do that anymore. So he has to like throw in doubt and fucking try to disrupt the process as much as possible because he wants to profit. That's it. Like I said before, with like all the red note shit, all the fucking TikTok bans and shit, all the fucking goddamn stuff with Israel-Palestine. What is it all about? It's all about fucking capital accumulation and consolidation, further consolidation of capital and resources amongst a smaller and smaller percentage of people. That's all that it's always been about. And that's what this whole fucking presidency is going to be all about. Consolidation, looting of the federal treasury. That's it. Same thing happened in the first term. Same shit's going to fucking happen in the second term. But they have a more consolidated plan on being able to do that.
Healthcare a human right. Is healthcare a human right?
in the way that free speech is a human right,
Yeah.
I would say.
Wait, he thinks free speech is a human right? In the way that free speech is a human right? You don't even agree with you don't even fucking agree with that. You're with the Republican Party. You don't agree as free speech being a human right.
It's different because if with free speech doesn't cost anybody.
Being healthy and happy is different than free speech being human. Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Anything, but in healthcare, if you smoke cigarettes for 20 years and you get cancer, you are now taking from the pool.
Well,
and so, are you guaranteed the same right,
and if
or is
okay,
there also
look,
a duty?
I'm sorry. I'd love to talk for an hour with.
What does that even fucking mean? Yeah, you're taken out of the pool because yeah, that's the consequence of private insurance, RFK. That's the consequence of private insurance. They're less likely to want to insure that person because they know that they're a chronic smoker. So so the insurance company would have to pay more money to insure that person. That's how that fucking works, you idiot. Like, what? Okay, nice meme.
With you. We got a few minutes left here. The climate, I happen to believe that climate change is real, it's an existential threat, and it is a healthcare issue.
True.
Donald Trump
New
thinks
disease
that
will
it is
come
a
out.
hoax originating in China. Question is, in your judgment, is climate change a hoax?
Keep in mind, you want to know what RFK became most prominent for? Being a climate lawyer. Defending the environment against fucking polluters and shit. And yeah, also, this motherfucker, you drink raw milk, bro. You don't fucking talk about fucking people who smoke 20 years, okay? Fucking people who smoke for fucking 20 years are probably 10 times fucking healthier than your goofy ass, who does nothing but fucking 10 trillion fucking supplements and some fucking roided out fucking HGH supplements, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, you're fucking breathing in the microphone at the beginning of the hearing. You fucking sounded rancid. You sounded like a fucking plague bearer. You sounded like a fucking zombie. And he also by the way, like, anyone who looks at RFK and sees this is a paragon of health, bro, get the fucking LARP dick fucking Kool-Aid out of your fucking mouth. What the fuck are you talking about? His fucking eyes look like shit. His skin fucking looks like shit. He can't breathe properly. Oh, but that's because of like his whatever the fuck. Yeah, because he literally, like, eats raw meat all the fucking time, and he had a fucking brainworm as a result of it. Like, the fuck are you talking about? True, it does need some radiation to finish up the process.
Or is it real, causing devastating problems?
President Trump and I, from the beginning, from our first meeting, agreed to disagree on that issue. I believe is existential.
Man, but you're still going along with the fucking looting of the treasury fucking presidency meme. Hilarious.
My job is to make Americans healthy again.
All right,
And
you believe that,
is
you
what
think
I'm-
that you disagree with Trump, you don't think climate change is a hoax, is what I'm hearing.
My job here is to
I'm
make
just
Americans
asking you that,
healthy.
Mr. Kenny, not a trick question.
I answered your question, Senator Sanders.
Okay, you disagree with the president on that.
I answered your question.
Okay.
Can't even, like, commit to a fucking, like, solid position. I answered your question. It's like, that's a yes or a no. Just say yes or no. I have agreed to disagree with the president on that one. Yeah, because you're spineless, a coward, and you're only there because, like, you probably, like, suck some fucking dick. It's fucking hilarious, man.
Look, there is...
More memes?
Senator Hassan made. Look, there is no question that abortion is a divisive issue in this country. I would say a majority of the people are pro-choice. There's a strong minority who are pro-life.
That's a way
A
to
year
put
and
it.
a half ago, you went to New Hampshire, running for president, gave a speech, and you talked about government should not tell a woman what she can do with her own body. That's her choice.
True.
Now, I think everybody on that side is pro-life. I think everybody here is pro-choice. I have never seen any major politician flip on that issue quite as quickly as you did.
This is true, yeah. So, because this was back when, like, he had that rhetoric because what? Libertarians are, broadly speaking, pro-choice, right? Unless you were talking about, like, the Mises Caucus, like, dipshit fascists. Yeah, he isn't holding back. No, he did great. Definitely the highlight. Him and Warren, they both did very good. What was I gonna say? Well, yeah, unless we're talking about, like, the Mises caucus, like, stupid, like, low IQ dipshits, those fucking troglodytes. Libertarians, broadly speaking, are going to say, like, well, yeah, the state shouldn't be getting between you and what you want to do with your body. That's not my problem. That's a you problem. I don't care. Yeah, whatever. And that's a consistent position. It's like, yeah. You know, that's I would agree with that position. Like, yeah, broadly speaking. So, sure. That's true. But ever since getting subsumed by the Republicans and by, well, Trump, more than likely RFK had to flip on that fucking position because he's a politician who only cares about getting power. First and foremost, that's all he cares about. He just wants to get power. That's it. And why is that? He like, there's no principles behind someone like RFK. All he cares about is just, well, fundamentally making your life worse. That's, you know, you can accuse me of being hyperbolic there, but I don't really give much of a fuck. RFK exists for one reason and one reason only. He just wants to make your life worse. That's it. Same with every other fucking, like, dipshit Republican. All of them just care about wanting to make your life worse. That's all that they care about. And so, like, RFK has to do, like, weird fucking flip-floppy shit all the fucking time when it comes to shit like abortion. Shit like, probably even climate. He might be forced to have to do some flip-floppy stuff in terms of that as well. Because he doesn't have any principled beliefs besides wanting to get power. That's it. That's all he cares about. Getting power.
When Trump asked you to become HHS secretary, tell me why you think people should have confidence in your consistency and in your word. Senator Hassan made.
I mean, yeah, Bernie's just cooking. Final meme. And this is like the big meme.
Originator. You have started a group called the Children's Health Defense. You're the originator. Right now, as I understand it, on their website, they are selling what's called onesies. These are little things, clothing for babies. One of them is titled Unfaxed, Unafraid. Next one, and they're sold for $26 a piece, by the way. Next one is No Vax, No Problem. Now you
caught. He got caught. He's caught. It's caught, boys. It's over. He's caught. It's over. It's over, boys. Bro is caught. Hilarious. Actually, he's actually kind of cooked here. Yeah, because I mean, like, this is a pretty fucking, like, direct, like, bro. It's obvious that you're trying to profit off of vaccine misinformation. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, bro. You're not slick with it. It's like, y'all motherfuckers think y'all slick when you ain't slick with it. And everyone can just broadly, like, easily point that out with people like RFK. He's not slick with it. It's obvious. And anyone with, like, half a fucking brain cell can see, like, bro, we know you're just in it for the fucking money. Like, don't fucking cap, alright? Don't fucking lie. We know what you're here for. We know what you're up to. Don't fucking, like, pussyfoot around. Get the hell out of here. But yeah, caught. RFK's just like, I'm caught.
coming before this committee and you say you're pro-vaccine. Just want to ask some questions. And yet your organization is making money selling a child's product to parents for $26, which casts fundamental doubt on the usefulness of vaccines. Can you tell us now that you will, now that you are pro-vaccine, that you're going to have your organization take these products off the market? Senator?
Caught. I
have no power over that organization. I'm not part of it. I resigned from the board.
You're a co-founder. You're one of the most you're gonna be in one of the most prominent fucking federal positions in your fucking country, dude. What do you mean? You have the power to be able to do something about that. I resigned from the board. Yeah, man. Totally.
Yeah, that was just a few months ago. You founded that.
That was, a few months ago, wasn't it, huh?
You certainly have power. You can make that call. Are you supportive of this?
I've had nothing to do with leadership.
Are you supportive of these onesies?
I'm supportive of vaccines.
Are you supportive of
He's not going to answer.
Which is militantly anti-vaccine?
I am supportive of vaccines. I will.
No, you're not.
I want good science, and I want to protect the
But you will not tell the organization you founded not to continue.
Are you a fan of these onesies that are clearly saying unvaxxed is good? That being unvaxxed is a good thing. Are you supportive of that, Mr. Kennedy?
I'm not. I like vaccines. Give me the fucking job. Fuck you.
Sure, man. Man, Hegseth managed to fucking get it through, even though, like, the 3 Republicans he crossed over just basically did it as, like, a fucking stink about it. I have no idea. Like, if this motherfucker manages to make it through. Well, him and Tulsi Gabbard. I think Tulsi Gabbard might be a bridge too far. I'll be honest. For DNI. She's probably a bridge too far. But you know.
Continue selling that product. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
It's just the... Here we go.
Senators over.
Well, here's Nicole Shanahan. I wouldn't count her out. It's gonna be really tough for her because there's still quite a few neocons. There are still quite a few fucking neocons within the Republican Party. Shaky at best for her. Well, here's Nicole Shanahan, aka RFK Jr.'s billionaire butt buddy presidential vice president nominee, who's only there because she's a billionaire, who got her billions by, well, a scam, and now does like vaccine, COVID, fucking standard disinformation stuff. What is dear U.S. Senators, Bobby may play nice. I won't. What do you mean by that?
Hey everyone, tomorrow is a pivotal moment in our nation's history. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, RFK will sit in front of the Senate Finance Committee for his confirmation hearing to be our nation's next Secretary of Health and Human Services. I urge everyone to call their U.S. senators over the following days and demand they vote yes on Bobby's nomination. He is more than qualified. He's proven, principled, and
prepared to lead. Bro, I don't know. This is before the obvious hearings. Mans didn't answer any fucking questions. He refused to answer questions and basically just was evasive the whole time, just giving fucking random fucking talking points. Not inspiring of a lot of confidence.
Prepared to lead. I'll share a list below of key senators. If they represent your state, they need to hear from you. If they don't, please call your own senator and ask them to vote yes. We need as many votes as we can get. So this hasn't been widely reported, but in 2020, I cut large checks to Chuck Schumer to help Democrats flip 2 Senate seats in Georgia from red to blue. The 2 candidates I helped elect, Senator Raphael Warnock and Senator John Ossoff. Please know.
How recent was her pivot to like stupid like dip fuckery, like, because if I recall, I think it was it was pretty recent, wasn't it? Hold on. Nicole Shanahan. She's an attorney. I mean, there are always people, even like fucking liberals, who are like stupid dipshits. Early role in the campaign, so May 2023. RFK, yeah, because RFK was originally running in the Democratic fucking presidential nomination, and then RFK went independent because he did like all his memes. Yeah, I mean, let's see. So in 2018, Shanahan helped fund and launch the Center for Female Reproductive Longevity and Equality with the Buck Institute of Researching and Aging. 2019, she made a private foundation named after Bia. Okay. Bia Echo. Pledged to contribute $100 million to Bia Echo, mostly for reproductive longevity, which aims to help women become pregnant later. No, yeah, she's like really weird about like abortion, basically. Like, she has, like, some weird fucking ideas. Like, she's just, like, a weirdo conspiracy schizo. In a 2023 interview, Shanahan said that finding a cure to autism was an additional focus of Bia Echo. And estimated that she spent 60% of her time researching autism. So yeah, this is looking like it was pretty fucking recent. She also got a bunch of stuff from venture capital. Okay. In 2022, Shanahan gave $70 million to Blue Meridian Partners, which makes grants to nonprofits that aim to help the impoverished. She's talking about the impacts of AI. Executive producer from films Kiss the Ground and Evolver. And this is shit like in 2020. I think she's just a fucking... I think she's just a fucking crank. Like, that's really all there is to it. Just a crank. Yeah, political views. Not an anti-vaxxer, but express support for Kennedy's anti-vax stuff. Believes that electromagnetic pollution from mobile phones and other devices are contributing to an epidemic of chronic disease. Nonsense, obviously. But this is like a fucking goddamn conspiracy theory. Criticized Biden for lending military aid to Ukraine, of course. Her favorite member of Congress is Thomas Massey, who's an idiot, but like he's a dipshit. Oh wow, and literally the most recent thing that happened just got added to the Wikipedia page. So on January 2025, Shanahan released a video on X, and it's the fucking same fucking thing. I think she's just like... She must have gone down a fucking rabbit hole and became a fucking schizo as a result. So probably was like an average, like, sort of like wine mom, but billionaire, right? And, you know, became a fucking dipshit. Like, went down some fucking rabbit hole somewhere. Read some stupid shit probably somewhere. And went down a rabbit hole. And became an anti-vax fucking freakazoid.
No, I will be watching your votes.
Because again, John Ossoff, Raphael Warnock, that was in 2020. Right? That was years ago. And she only became, like, mostly a more prominent figure, more prominent person sort of recently. She was born in 1985, yeah. Yeah, a lot of Fell for It Again awards.
Very closely. I will make it my personal mission that you lose your seats in the Senate if you vote against the future health of America's children. And more.
I mean, you believe that electromagnetic pollution is causing chronic disease, whatever the fuck that means. Here, I'm gonna spend the entirety of stream like this one day. I thought this would stay better, but this is not working like I thought it would. I'm gonna give myself turbo cancer. You know, I'm gonna get some chronic disease. Yeah, does she know what chronic means? Well, no, the only reason why she says chronic disease is because, like, fucking the same shit that fucking RFK says. He also uses the talking point of chronic disease. It's meaningless. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a fucking good buzzword. Like what? Chronic means it's like something is chronic, it means it's like it's happening all the fucking time, constantly. But like, who's getting fucking diseases from using their fucking cell phone? Who's getting like ear cancer or whatever from using their fucking cell phone? No one. That's not a thing. It's not a thing that happens because it's a conspiracy. It's nonsense.
More than that, I also want to say to Senators Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, Bill Cassidy, Tom Tillis, James Lankford, Cory Booker, John Fetterman, Bernie Sanders, and Catherine Cortez Masto, this is a bipartisan message, and it comes directly from me. While Bobby may be willing to play nice, I won't. If you vote against him,
She probably contributed to Bernie. because he probably did like a whole like she agreed with like the whole criticism of like Medicare, like of not Medicare, but of pharmaceutical companies. Because again, this person's like, there's like deeper dives that have been gone in on her. She's just a schizo, like complete utter fucking freak. Who, if you dig into any of like what she fucking believes in, it's all over the place and it's all fucking meaningless dog shit with people like this.
I will personally fund challengers to primary you in your next election, and I will enlist hundreds of thousands to join me. Big Pharma and Big Ag have exploited us for far too long. It ends now. You're either on the side of transparency and accountability, or you are standing in the way. The choice is yours. So please choose wisely.
Schizo, like, I mean, also, yeah, great to see that stupid, random, like, low IQ wine mom billionaire can just be like, oh man, vote for my, like, schizoid friend over here for one of the most powerful fucking goddamn positions. Yeah, it's a veiled threat, obviously. What is it? What was I saying? Yeah, like, very good to see that the fucking billionaire is just giving veiled threats to people in fucking Congress. Like, I will primary you. Yeah, you're gonna primary Bernie fucking Sanders. Sure, man. I'd like to see you fucking try. Waste of money. Go ahead, do it. Might as well fucking give me the money. I'll primary Bernie Sanders. Takes the money and runs. Cornel West fell for this shit because he's a fucking, like, he's not a politician. He's just a, like, he was always, like, a wonky fucking political activist, first and foremost. Like, the fact that people were, like, treating, like, Cornel West seriously as, like, a fucking serious fucking contender for, like, leading the Democratic Party is, it's fucking stupid, man. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's stupid. The fact that people were thinking, like, actually, I think this is a great idea. We should do all this different stuff. It's like, no, actually, this is a very bad idea. This is a very dumb idea. We should not do this. It's just like, oh man, oh man, dude. Who am I gonna raid into today? Why does XQC have 204,000 viewers right now? What is going on here? Oh yeah, dude. It's just brain damage. I'm suffering psychic damage, Boy Meets Mini. It's just psychic fucking damage, bro. It's not even to mention just how fucking dog shit the first Trump press secretary was. That was also bad as well. Jesus. Man, it's like I even said, you know, also with like that fucking article, that article I talked about yesterday with all those like wealthy fucking socialites. One thing I forgot to mention, those people are just fundamentally lonely fucking losers. They hate you and they hate life. They hate everyone, even themselves. I want to take all of that out on you specifically. They want you, your fucking family, and children to fucking suffer. So they'll do everything pretty much in their power and ability to make your life worse. Whether it be through further defunding of education, whether it be through, like, you know, making everything fucking worse. to live, making your environment shittier, anything possible to make your life worse, it will be done. Doesn't matter. It's just sad. Anyway, let's raid out. Let's raid out to Surus. Why not? It's pretty fucking depressing. Yeah, they are back. Well, I knew. You know what to do. You know what to say. Spam the Transtride, Daho Raidba. If you're a sub, if you're a non-sub, you say Wowie with Daho Raidba. That's how we show appreciation. Those are into any case gamers. I will be back tomorrow, and what? It's gonna be Lake of Rage in Fantina. Gonna be dealing with Team Rocket. Mostly. So that's gonna be a whole fucking... It's mostly just gonna be like fucking Rocket executive fights. And Fantina. I do want to get my hands on Will-O-Wisp. Because you can actually miss her. She can be missed. Well, anywho. That will be all taken care of tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, though. Same time, same place, same face. Peace out, gamers.